Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be talking about the situation with Lori Love and Wild Bark. Okay, so Lori Love, I'm a Joelle and Lori. Lori goes to Wild Bark, and she goes to Wild Bark. She see the lady inside Wild Bark working, and she asked that lady, would she do that prank, help her do that? And she said she paid the lady $50. But the lady going around and saying, the Philippine lady, I forgot her name, she going around and say that Lori did pay her $50 to do the prank. But Lori did pay her, say she agreed to it and stuff. So I feel like Lori have to play that tape back and see her giving a woman $50. And then the lady talk about she gonna sue Lori for emotional distress. But you agreed to the prank, so how could you have the right to sue her? You had a plan on your own. And then they say Lori banned from all banned from all the wild barks across the states. Okay, let me give you this. It's some racist going on with Wild Bark. Because it was a white man that did the same thing Lori did. And he wasn't banned for Wild Bark. He still could walk in a store every day. So that's not fair. So Lori got a big discrimination lawsuit against Wild Bark. Get her a big time lawyer, get her some billions. Then she won't have to do YouTube no more for a living. That's how I feel about it. That's discrimination. Y'all let the white man get away with it, but when it comes to Lori, it's a big thing. Spread her, put her all on the news and stuff, shaming her and stuff. What more y'all want from Lori Love? Okay, she took the video down like YouTube request. Okay, I was watching a view yesterday. They want to do more. The lady want to sue her, and then they want YouTube to fire her to stop her from making videos, so she can't make no more money. But I feel that's wrong. They do that to that white man who made that video. He was the first one made it, and he got millions of views. They say he got 8 or 9 million views off of that. But when it comes to Lori Love, it's a big problem. So, that's racist. That's a big discrimination lawsuit right there that she needs to look into. He got away with it, but she didn't. Because she not white, but she half white. She mixed, though. She biracial, but I'm saying they see she black. And he was white, and he got away with it. And nobody say, oh, you wrong, don't get out of our store, we kicking you out. They ain't take it to the news station to make it big. And all the big top talk shows having it all on there about her, slandering her name. Oh, Lori Love, a bad person. Lori Love is not a bad person. She's a sweet, kind, beautiful person. She loves Joelle. She loves her kids. She's a good mother to the kids. And someone agreed, you go to Walmart, you're a YouTuber creator. And someone agreed to, you ask them, you say, well, before you do it, you say, hey, I'm finna do this prank. Would you do it for me, help me do it, and I'll pay you $50? Oh, yeah. Yes, I'll do it. I'll give you $50. Oh, thanks. Yeah, sure. But then you agree to it, then afterwards it's a big problem saying you didn't agree to it, just a lie to make yourself look good. You didn't agree to it. She didn't give you $50. She did. She gave $50 to her. And she hurry up, tell the manager and all that to get it real big. So everybody be on her side. But like I'm saying this, I'm on Lori's side. Because she gave the lady $50. And it was wrong for the lady she agreed to it, but then afterwards she want to lie, do a big lie on Lori. So Lori, hang in there, stay beautiful and kind of sweet like you always do. And Joelle, support your wife, do everything. I know y'all said y'all was getting, Joelle and Lori was saying they was getting married. I know that they went on and got married in Vegas or what, but if they married, you support your wife through all this she going through. Be by her side, Joelle. Show them you a good man. You gonna let them do your wife like that. Because I feel that's real wrong. That's a big discrimination lawsuit. Big discrimination lawsuit. She deserves all the money coming her way. Because I feel that's wrong. You let the white man get away with it, but when it's called sorority, she can't get away with it. And then with the Malia Davis situation. Okay, women's quick these days when they have little girls. They beat a man, oh, that's your stepdad, call him your stepdad. No, that ain't your stepdad. The only time a man is a child's stepdad is when your mom and dad, like when your mom get married to a man other than your dad, that becomes your stepdad. And then him and your mom married, living in the house together, but her mom wasn't even married to that man, had that child calling him stepdad, saying her stepfather. They was engaged. They just got engaged. And he cold-hearted. He's a cold-hearted, dirty bastard to kill that 4-year-old child. That tells you there he didn't love the mama. If he loved her mama, he would have killed her daughter. But I think he molested her too. You know, that's real sick. And she said he took her to the airport. Well, you know you going on a trip. You don't trust any kind of man with your daughter. I don't care if it's your fiance, boyfriend, or what. You take that child to her grandmother while you going out of town on a trip. Where you know your child's safe. You don't know if he was creeping in that child's room every night while she was sleeping, molesting her. She should have left that child with her, took that child to her mama house, her sister house to keep her, or her dad house. Her dad was around. But I understand that they have a 1-year-old. And the 1-year-old, she want to be with her 1-year-old little brother. His son. You got a son by this woman and you kill her daughter? You is cold-hearted. He should never see daylight again. In the Bible, she just cried and stuff she heard, or her fiance killed her son. But then some people say they should interrogate her, that she probably has something to do with it and playing everything out. But that woman real hurt. That woman ain't faking. People need to quit lying on her. Why would that woman do that to a precious baby girl, her only baby girl? Now her sweet baby girl is in heaven because of the wrong man she chose to be in her life. Thought she could trust and had his eye on her daughter the whole time. I mean, if you're going to be somebody, women, and you single, this is to all the single ladies in the world. If you're going to be somebody, you single, don't have him move in with you when you have a little girl. Because you can't trust everybody around your daughter. You know, just take your time saying we could be boyfriend and girlfriends, but I could come over your house and see you and stuff, you know. And if you want him introduced to your daughter, you say, well, he come over, but he gotta leave. Come over like for 2 hours, hi, this my daughter, you know, you gotta leave. You can't come, then let him know you can't come over my house every day. I come over your house, we could be somewhere else. Ain't no staying the night over my house or nothing. I got a daughter, and I don't trust every man around my daughter. And even though I'm married, I still don't trust every man around my daughter still. Can't trust every man around your daughters. And my daughters, they swear they only talk to like they daddy friends. They trust them to say hi, you know, and go by their business or something, you know. And any other bands, I don't have my daughters around, you know. But like I said, that is a sad situation. Here she come back from out of town. He supposed to would have picked her up from the airport. And here she get the bad news. She wonder why he never picked her up. Because he in there, was still on his to go pick her up. They said that child been deceased before she even came back. While she was out of town, he had did that to that child. That's a shame. He waited till her mama to leave the state to take her child from her. What a idiot. Idiot. And I don't know why he don't want to say nothing. He need to go and talk. Because he never seeing daylight again. Did that to that child. He know that child had surgery on her brain and stuff. And that's why he got that scar on his head, because it's like that child didn't go out with all the fight. She was fighting him back. Trying to help herself. Trying to fight him. It's a sad situation. Say they found blood all in the bathroom. That's where he killed her. Then the neighbor said he seen her with her. Then he came out. He didn't see the little girl no more. He seen him with a big black trash bag because that child was in there. And with a bleach bottle to clean up the evidence. But he don't know forensics detect everything. Because the dog sniffed the back of the truck, and they said that the combination, the dog smelt that from a corpse. He killed her, he put her in that black trash bag, and then he put her body in a truck. And they say he had gasoline, so I don't know, he took her somewhere in a desert area in Texas and set her on fire or what, but he's one crazy lunatic. A woman you say I love to and engage, say, will you marry me? And you turn around and kill her daughter. You low-life, selfish bastard. How could you do something like that to that woman? To your fiance, the love of your life as you call. So I say, ladies, you can't let everybody, these to the single ladies, can't let everybody around your child. And these to the ones, have boyfriends too. Well, that's considered single. Because when you marry, you ain't single no more. You can't let everybody around your precious, beautiful daughters. And then you have a talk with your precious, beautiful daughter. You can have a talk with them when they 3 too. They understand. You let them know. Say, let me know if a man touch you in the wrong place. Let me know if a man, if somebody try to take your clothes off or something. You talk early to them. From the age 3, you give them that talk. They understand. That's what I did with all my girls. I say, let mama know if somebody touch you in a wrong place. And I say, these are the wrong place, they should be touching you. And they say, okay, mama. And they say, mama, you the only one had this talk with us. Our school asked us that too. They talk to us. And ask us as we get molested or anything, we tell them no. Because you're supposed to have that talk with your daughters every day. Open up to them. Because every good mother will have a talk like that with their daughters about molestation. Because you want to know your daughter is safe at all times, Because these days, everybody molests the kids. Preachers, teachers, Cub Scout leaders, family members, friends. You can't trust nobody around your daughters these days. And not only your daughter, your sons too could be getting molested, you don't know. And yeah, they talk to them. The boys already know when they get touched around, they supposed to come on and talk. I had to talk with all my kids. They understand. You get touched, you come let daddy and mama know so we could take care of this situation. Because even teenagers will molest a little kid. And you have to tell their kids what is right and what is wrong, And they will let you know, say, well, he touches me where you say, don't touch me at. That's a violation. Y'all let these kids know. But I see that family picture he took with the kids. But Leah was the only one put her arm around his neck. She really loved him. She must call him daddy, too. Even though he wasn't her biological daddy. Then he had his 1-year-old sitting on his lap. I mean, what is the world coming to these days? They quit to hop. They quit to women's quick to hop into relationships. Take your time. Get to know that person. I mean, these days, see, like these days, when you meet somebody, you gotta get a background check. I don't know. You gotta get a background check these days to see if the person suffering from mental illness or something wrong with them, or what was their background? Have they ever been to jail or something like that? You have to do these days to make sure that your child's safe before you let him enter your house to meet your kids. Do background checks. If it takes that, do it. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do these days, ladies, to protect your kids. Like I said, it's not only protecting your daughters, protecting your sons too. They molest your daughter, they could molest your son too. You know? But some daughters, they be scared to tell you. But your son, they'll hurry up and say, hey, touched me the wrong way, I punched him from touch, I kicked him, I beat him up. The daughters, they be scared because molesters like to threaten them. If you tell your mama I'll kill you or I'll do this or that, I'll hurt your mama or something. That's how they do little girls. And they get scared won't say it. They keep letting the situation happen, like on 600 Pound Life. Her old dad, that lady, Mercedes. Yeah, Mercedes' dad had molested her all the way till she got a teenager. He stopped doing it when she got a teenager. He's finally met a woman. Ready? Yeah. And she never told her mama. Mama said she told her she would did something about it. She would cut his dick off. God bless. Peace.